Luma, and I'm going to keep on saying it to the end of the world. Everybody deserves a Luma. You deserve this furry, oh, not furry. They're not furry, but they're like multicolored alien creatures.
Imagine if everyone just had like their own little Luma following them around.
Oh, that would be, I would absolutely. Oh my God, let me tell you, I am all for that idea. I love this. Oh my God. Okay, I'm so sorry.
We gotta get you one of those plushies because you are in love with this thing.
I mean, I don't remember the person that made it, but they said something in chat the last time I was here. If you want to make one for me, like I have a bunch of favorite colors. I love yellow. That's my #1 favorite color. I love blue. I also love purple. Anyways, let me
Someone
stop
get Jazzy G a plushie. Stat.
Wait.
All right. Well, there's no Rosalina in this set, so no.
Absolutely not. People hate Rosalina.
No Chico.
Yes, absolutely no Rosetta and Chica. However, we do have Palutena and Tiny Boy.
The lad. The kid.
Yes, kid. I'm not going to be biased because I do love watching PkChris. My bias will always be the player and not the character. Absolutely, and just gonna auto reticle. Yeah,
it's very easy. Yes, it is very easy to get absorbed into character biases. Like, for example, I hate both characters on the screen.
Oh.
But you know, I love both the players, so I'm very excited to see who's going to come out on top for this match, despite my hatred for both Palu and Ness.
Now, here's the thing. We already see, a little bit of a struggle coming in from Mr. Mojo, only because, they see, or not really they see. It's just, PkChris has been doing really well, getting a lot of these PK fires, but now I don't even know if it's even in their lead anymore because, Mr. Mojo has them in the corner. Anything can happen right now. And going to get that fair. That was such an aggressive offstage interaction, and we have the teleport cancels. Call Mojo fruit.
Did you just taunt? Or was that a failed, what was it? Was that a failed auto-reticle? I don't know which. It looked like a taunt, but I don't know. I'm going to say it was a taunt, even if it was auto-reticle. Just some BM.
Of course, and let me tell you, we have to get these auto-reticles in. We have to get that first stock away from Mr. Mojo so that they can just immediately make 55% and just climbing at this point 63. We're going to have a lot of fun and just absolutely destroying this tiny child on our screen right here.
Oh, Yo-Yo just in time, but not a second one. And the Nair from ledge pokes the shield and resets the situation for Mojo, which is exactly what you want when you're off stage like that. You'll take a reset.
And you want to know something I already noticed is that Mr. Mojo, as much as you kind of want to be in mid-range, Mr. Mojo doesn't actually have to be in mid-range because whenever they're inside, they might just die like that.
Yep.
However, they can also use auto reticle to kind of stop, PkChris from actually going for any, PK fires when they're not even in range to get hit by the PK fires.
Yeah, it looks like Mojo definitely wants to play more of a mid-range to long-range game here because I'd say Ness has the better boxing tools of the two characters, which is, pretty unique to this matchup. I think that Ness's boxing tools aren't exactly amazing. Uh-oh. Oh, mistiming the yo-yo there.
Oh!
I love that teleport angle. That was really good. But Chris is staying on the attack. Oh, he's getting all the hits.
Oh, my God. This is so good. They have been absolutely just hitting, Mr. Mojo for, hit for hit, tap for tap. They've been, that was such a good edge guard. Not going to take that with the back
almost
air.
Strong enough.
But just, wow, the way they edge guard, the way they've been edge guarding is so amazing and not going to get that edge guard, but going to get that down B, that counter right there. That's going to take that stock. And that's going to be a nice, a nice two stock right now that we have for Mr. Mojo right here. But this is just so amazing. Mr. Mojo is playing this extremely well. Very nice weight on that air dodge and just kind of controlling the stage, not letting PK
down air was almost lethal, but Chris finds an opportunity as a result to score a big back throw.
Let me tell you, that yeet is more lethal than whatever Palutena has. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah.
But for sure, I definitely love all of these teleport cancels, and,
They're starting to get a bit predictable, though. Looks like Chris was ready and, as a result, got the shield into the punish. He's got to be a little more creative. Mojo should be a little more creative with how he uses those.
And let me tell you, you can definitely get creative with those. You know,
Palu is a character that, despite her, I'd say almost despite her kit, allows you to express yourself pretty well, just because of how good all of her moves are. So you really have a lot of options to choose from, whereas some characters, not every move they have is busted like that, you know?
you know, another thing is, too, that Ooh. We haven't seen, you know, Mr. Mojo actually mix it up a little bit when they actually go for these teleports. I mean, as we said before, however, when Palutena actually recovers, some tend to actually jump, then recover to the ledge itself. And that's actually a really good mix-up because you can kind of just, like, read, or not really read, you can just, like, kind of see, like, okay, I can just up B to the other platform. But that's not even going to matter now because PkChris got that back air and just shut Palutena up. There is absolutely no time for you to auto-radical here. Absolutely not. We'll be having none of it.
I feel like that was Mojo's game, and he kind of threw it away with some, I would say, like, not like questionable decisions, but he made a lot of movement options that were unnecessary. He tried to put himself in positions using teleport and stuff, and I would say that all those positional decisions were working against him. He ended up off stage a couple of times trying to go for some like teleport canceled into down air edge guards, and like the flashy stuff is cool, but if it's not going to get you the kill and instead it's going to put you in a bad spot, you have to reconsider if it's really worth it, especially when you're on your last stock at 120%.
Absolutely. And the thing is, too, you can actually use it pretty defensively. If you see, you know, that somebody's trying to attack you, you can use counter right out of, you know, teleport cancel. You can use so many things, but I think it's more of that since, you know, Mr. Mojo has actually been trying to land pretty aggressively. You know, PkChris kind of actually took a hold of that, took note of that, and just kind of was like, okay, you're going to keep on doing this. I'm going to punish you for it, as I should. And going to get some, you know, healing up.
Yeah, in this matchup, Auto Reticle and Explosive Flame, while normally Palu's best zoning tools, they're not as free as they are in other matchups, because here there's actual risk involved with pressing the B button, whereas in most matchups there isn't. So you don't want to end up healing your opponent for sure. Uh-oh, 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 yeah, see, these are those decisions that, you know, if you're off stage.
My heart skipped like 4 beats after watching that. I don't even know what happened. Well, actually, no, I do know what happened. But it was looking like death from both of these players, actually, if we're going to be completely honest. Just wow. And very nice from PkChris. Actually going to use that PK Fire to, you know, just put, you know, Mr. Mojo in the corner and, you know, retaliating right back with all of these nairs. And these up airs not going to kill just yet. But PkChris is getting juggled. We already know what it's like to get juggled by Palutena. We've been dealing with Palutena for a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Especially in New York. There's so many Palutenas in New York at that like high level of play. And yeah, this is and Mojo is no exception. These juggles are something that, you know, Chris is kind of have to, he's kind of just have to deal with it, it looks like, you know, because there's only so many aerial mix-ups you can do. You can side mag it a couple of times, but eventually you're going to get caught with an air or an up air, and the damage is just going to stack up. So you've got to make your time count when you have your feet on the ground and your opponent off stage just like that.
Very, very nice. That's actually something that I called out. PkChris noticed that that's exactly what, you know, Mr. Mojo wanted to do when they were actually recovering, and they took full advantage of that and got that fair, got that stock, and now we're sitting in a lead from PkChris.
Yeah, that was an excellent adaptation from Chris, able to recognize that pattern like you were calling out. And I think that that's something that if we were all calling it out on the stream, oh my goodness, that's another call out for those jumps, trying to jump before he teleports. If you're able to notice it on stream, then Chris is probably able to notice it in the set. And yeah, he definitely noticed it. That was a huge down air. That was a very confident spike. I mean, he wasn't even